Hello everyone, I'm Scott Barnes at Ward & Barnes Law Firm located in beautiful Pensacola, Florida. As you guys probably know by now, we focus on personal injury litigation at Ward & Barnes. And today I don't really want to talk about litigation per se. I want to talk about contingency fees and how we as personal injury lawyers get paid on our cases. And what got me thinking that I probably needed to shoot a video about this was I had a conversation with a potential client recently, and it made me realize that a lot of people don't understand how contingency fee lawyers and how personal injury lawyers work on cases and how we get paid. So I was meeting with this potential client, and on our first meeting, she gave me the facts of her case, and I started researching her case. I got some medical records, spent a little bit of money investigating the case, and then on our second meeting, unfortunately, I had to tell her that I had decided that my firm could not pursue a case on her behalf. And at the end of that meeting, she was a very sweet lady. She said, well, what do I owe you for your time? And it was a very nice gesture on her part, in particular because I knew that this lady didn't have a lot of money and didn't have money to pay, what would typically be an hourly rate for a lawyer of several $100s an hour. And she was very relieved at the end of our conversation when I explained to her that's not how contingency fees work and that she didn't owe me a dime. And the reason she didn't owe me a dime is because I didn't get a result for her. As a contingency fee lawyer, the fee that I get is based on a percentage of whatever amount of money I get my client. So if I get my client zero, or if I decide not to pursue the case, then I don't charge anything for whatever amount of time and whatever amount of efforts or whatever amount of costs that my firm has put into the case. And doing it this way has several key advantages for the clients. Number one, it gives a lot of people access to lawyers that otherwise wouldn't have access to lawyers because most people, frankly, can't afford to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars an hour to a lawyer the same way that a business or a big corporation can. So it gives those people who've been injured in an automobile accident, in a medical malpractice case, or in a slip and fall, or any other type of case, it gives them the ability to hire a lawyer to help them no matter what walk of life they come from. The other key advantage that it gives to the client is risk. The client doesn't bear the risk when it comes to contingency fees, the lawyers do. Because ultimately, if there is no result, if there is no success at the end of the case, then the client never has to pay anything out of their pocket. The final key advantage to contingency fee lawyers, and this is a little bit more nuanced, but I really like this aspect of the way the contracts work, is that my interests and the client's interests are directly aligned. My motivation in the case to give my clients the best representation possible is to get them the most money possible. And again, that's one, because I want to be a good lawyer for my clients. But number two, the more money I get from my clients, the more money I am able to make for my law firm based on the percentage that I take under the contingency fee. So I hope that gives you a little bit of insight as to what contingency fees are, why they work, and why they're used by lawyers like me and lawyers like Ward & Barnes. Thank you so much.